Wake me well. We're going to play. Oh no. That's not my 360 controller, it's my Xbox One controller, fella. Alright. I'm trying to turn my microphone there so you guys can hear me good. But for the past couple of years, and for the past year or two, it's been the first time in my channel where I've had actual microphones to speak into instead of just using computer audio. You know, or not, yeah, well, kind of like computer input audio is what I'm saying. You know what the microphone that is built into the computer. I say things weird, I'm sorry. Here I go. Ooh, there's a lot going on. Sounds like it, at least. I'm gonna make it dark, cause screw you people, that's why. Yeah, boy! Yeah, come on, just a little bit. There we go. Pop. Pop again. Pop again. Pop again. Ooh, that hit the metal on it. There's a tree in front of it, that's why. Come on. Boom, blew that light out. Where's this guy? Ah, come on, feller. Come on out, lest ye face your fears alone. Ah! Oh no, I'm still alive. I expected to die. No! No! I wanted to die. Are you joking? Alright, that's fine. I'm alright with that. Just leave me alone. You can hack, but just don't kill me. And we won't have any issues with your little hacking schemes there. Leave old Rudy alone, alright? It's my army nickname was Rudy. Because of my last name, but anyways, that's beside the point. Let's go. Yeah, well. Got ye both, boy. Now, if I was invincible, I'd just run around screwing with the law, to be honest, but I kind of do that anyways, because, I mean, it's not hard to kill and evade the law. I mean, as long as you stay on your toes, you're good, but you start messing up, you're dead, you know? Just a matter of not screwing things up for yourself is all. I guess, that's how I would put it, but I like fighting in the church. As much as I respect, you know, God's house and whatnot, I like fighting in the church. I don't know why. It's a prime location, dude. They shouldn't have made it a good, like, Blackwater police fighting location if they didn't want people to fight in it. You know what I mean? It's not a real church. I mean, come on now. Even if it was, I mean, if you gotta defend yourself and you're in the right, I mean, what the heck, you know? You gotta do what you gotta do, but if you stand before God on Judgment Day and He asks you, hey, why did you shoot people in my house? And you say, you know, because they were coming after your servant, God, and they were in the wrong, and they were trying to kill me and everything else, He might be like, alright, fair enough, you know? Of course, I'm in the wrong here. That's beside the point. I'm just playing around right now. I'm not like mad at him or anything, like, oh, you guys screwed me over, like I was earlier this week. or last week, but because that was wrong what they did last week. That was wrong on their part. Come on, poke your head up at a. Yeah, boy. Why are we voting to kick X-Slayer? What's going on, dude? Sure. Kind of want to play some Halo custom games later today, too. I love custom games. I'm addicted to it. My brain is screaming at me to play it right now, and I don't know why. We'll play it. Screw it. I'm giving in. I'm caving in. I'm going to play it. Iron Saber was killed by lawmen, so I didn't even get the credit for killing that guy. He just keeled over and died. Oh, well, okay. Get red to kid. Yes, sir. Come out wherever you are, big man. Woo! Oh, what? Can't we settle this over a pint? No. Okay. I'm so cheesy sometimes, dude. 5 of 7 votes to kick. Yes. Why are we kicking him though? Oh, I see. He's probably invincible, huh? He's probably using his invincibility to kill others, right? Is that a popcorn stand? That's kind of cool. Thought about getting my dad one of those for his birthday. Because, like, he grew up in the 50s, so he likes things like that. Like that old-fashioned stuff. He had one of those Mickey Mouse projectors from the 30s growing up. That, like, his dad bought him or whatever. He always talks about it. I wish I could find one for, like, you know, a price that I could hope to afford in my lifetime. But, you know, they're almost like museum pieces at this point. He probably should have kept it. He'd probably be a millionaire. There's a lot of points in my dad's life he could have been a millionaire. I think back in the 60s or 70s, he had this, like, card, like baseball card or something that he was going to buy my brother. And I was born in 2001, right? But my oldest sibling, my brother, was born in 1973. So we're pretty far apart. And we were all adopted, though, but, you know, those are my parents. We were all adopted at birth, but don't you be moving. But my dad had this baseball card, and it was only worth like 50 or 100 bucks or something like that when he had it, but if he had kept it, nowadays I think it's a Pete Rose or something, and it's worth like a couple $1 million or something now, but he would have been a millionaire if he just hung on to it. Well, and I was saving up money to buy Dogecoin back before it blew up. Too, I could have been a millionaire. I'm still mad about it because I was like, oh, if I just bought $1,000 worth of Dogecoin and it shoots up, I'll be a millionaire. Well, guess what? The $1,000 of Dogecoin that I almost bought at the time, it would have been worth over $1 million. So I got screwed so hard, I wouldn't even have to work anymore. I could just live off the interest coming out of my bank account. But here I am working a minimum wage job, right? But Everything happens for a reason, man. I truly believe that. God knows what he's doing. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for a reason. That, and I'll get my rest, I'll get my justice, I'll get my, my dues one of these days, I just have to hope that Christ imputed righteousness is a part of that, right? Max J. Milkers just put a bullet in my head. Oh, okay. Alright, let's find this dude. Let's put an end to him. No! Hell for them! What are you doing? No! My boy! Oh, he started a posse. Alright, I see how it is. I see what you be going on about, cuz. Yes! Eat that! No! I wasn't... Whatever, dude. I'm coming after you guys. Hell for them, you're getting hell for old is what you're getting. You completely deserve that. You deserved every friggin' round that fired out of the magazine of my friggin' Mauser pistol, dude. You deserved every bit of that. Drink your cup of wrath, my boy. I just checked my phone real quick and it said something about ending sexual abuse in soccer. I didn't know that was an issue, but like, what the heck, dude? I don't know. I don't play soccer, dude. I don't know anything about it. I don't really watch it either. I like watching a little bit of golf sometimes. Like if I go to, like one of them, like what are they called? Like Buffalo Wild Wings, right? I'll go there sometimes and I'll relax and watch a little bit of golf or something, but other than that, I just, I don't like sports, right? So, any of you guys have seen my vlog channel, actually? It's my name, Ethan Rudlinger, and I've got all my karate belts hanging on my wall. Karate and bowling are like the two sports that I've ever really played or cared about in my life, really. And I'm a black belt, so like I'm a sensei in Shuro-ryu Kyokushin Karate. So I've gotten through that. I'm like the first black belt. There's 10 degrees, I believe, of black belt in Shuro-ryu Kyokushin, our style, which is meant for killing. We can't even compete in tournaments because we're meant for killing or whatever. But I'm the first degree, and there's 10 degrees. I ain't going for no other degrees, especially considering the last belt I got, I was like 16 when I got it. So, what's this guy doing, man? Come on, let's play, bro. Come on, I'm ready. Sure, I'll skip it if you want. If you want to skip it, we'll skip it. Come on. You don't want to play it? I'm fine. I enjoy this one, but I'm cool with it. High Brains Drifter. Oh, that's an Oddfellows Rest, I believe. Oh, no, it's not. No, it's not. This is a Cooch Chapel. I like Cooch Chapel. Let's play. What's the Mexican one? The one in Mexico. I can't think of it. Got some really weird, like, I don't know type name. I don't know. No, he left. Come on. We'll return to free roam. Whatever, man. Undead Overrun is probably the only thing I get any kind of enjoyment out of when it comes to this. So apparently I found out that to sell spices you need FDA approval. And in order to get FDA approval, you have to have one of those like FDA type agents come to your house and inspect the kitchen in which you are bottling said spices. Do you think some FDA agent is going to come to my house, look at my kitchen, and say, yeah, that's good and clean and sanitary and ready to bottle stuff? Are you joking? It's not like I'm a corporation. I can't just pay them off to keep their mouth shut. Like, my God, dude. And I know that they do that because I've worked at places like Clifty Farms in Paris, Tennessee before. Yeah, calling them out by name. I don't care. They can't do much to me. Unless they're willing to spend money to sue me for that, I really don't care. But there's nothing to sue for because it's true. I know it's true. I don't care. Sue me all you want. I don't have any assets, but I don't have anything. I'm a man. That's pretty much it, dude. Like, you won't get nothing out of it, but, legal fees. And I told you so, I guess, maybe. I don't know. We're not that bad, bro. I can't even say anything positive about companies like that because there's nothing positive to say, man. They don't disinfect anything. So, I'm going to be real with you guys. When I was working at Clifty Farms, right, I was making $9 an hour, which wouldn't even pay for my food, right? And I'm an Army vet. I spent 2 years in the Army Signal Corps and served my country as long as I could until they essentially threw me out because I can't run anymore because of my hip impingement. So they didn't even give me a medical discharge for that. So I was working as hard as I could for Clifty Farms to stay alive, really, and pay my bills enough to where I could, live for the next week. The VA was telling me to eat dirt. All these veteran job programs are telling me to eat dirt because, it's the pandemic, so we're shut down. So the government couldn't even get me a job if they wanted to. And because, they weren't getting veterans jobs, I guess. So, I was making $9 an hour. And this place literally handed me hams one time. Or not really hams, but these big chunks of bacon that they had put through this machine to slice. And then once they did that, they would hand them to me and say, you see this mold on the side of this thing? I want you to take a rag and scrub this mold off the side of this bacon, put it in the bin, and get ready to sell it. Get ready to ship it off to our stores and whatnot and our clients that we distribute to sell it. And if I didn't do that, I would have lost my $9 an hour job in 2021. So, I don't know, man. It ain't even corporations anymore. It's like literally every company that has a foothold in anything anymore is garbage. And if I start out this spice business and I actually get somewhere with it, I don't want to be like the rest of these corporations. I want to maintain a hold over it. I want to tell my shareholders to eat crow if they do anything stupid. And I want to be the man. I want to be like, we're giving 10% of our profits to the poor at least, at a bare minimum, We're paying our workers as high as we can, everything else. If I were to ever get to that point, now I think I'm just going to keep it in my house, right? And just sell from my house, grow as like a little hobby, like anything else I do, right? But if I ever got to that point, I would try to treat my workers as fairly as I can, because I care about people, dude, right? I'm a Christian. I care about people. I want everybody to have a decent life. I want to reduce the amount of suffering in this world as much as I can. because my enemy is the author of all suffering, Satan. He's the author of all suffering, and he's, the one that literally died to impute his righteousness unto me is the one that is fighting this dude. So, I don't like the man. I want him destroyed. I can't wait to see the day that he's destroyed. So, I want to help it. Essentially, I want to help anybody out in any way I can. So, if I ever own some nice company or whatever, or I have like anywhere from 0 to 100 employees, I don't care how many, I'm going to pay them the maximum that I can afford before it kills me. And I want to pay myself whatever they get too, right? So like, if I can only afford to pay 10 employees $40,000, $50,000 a year for growing spices and curating them and whatever else they do, I'm going to make that much, I might make a lot less than they do, because I want them to have lives, you know what I mean? Money's of no object to me, man. I don't care. I'm not saying that I have a lot of it, because I'm pretty poor, but I would rather other people have nice, especially if they're working for me and they're taking time out of their days and their lives and whatnot to make sure that my company continues running. I want them to be set, dude. Like, because if they're comfortable, they have enough money to raise their children, they have enough money to buy a house, they have enough money to do what they want to do, man, they're going to work all that more harder for me because they feel like their lives are, I don't know, it increases productivity is what I'm trying to say, So, I don't know. This is something I've been dwelling on for a long time now. And it's starting out super, super humble, right? I'm starting out with some catnip seeds, some oregano and basil seeds, and that's it, really. Where's my zebra donkey? This ain't worth it to walk around like this, man. Come on now. Come on, John. Figure something out, boy. Come here, donkey. But yeah, I think we're going to move on. Thank you so much for watching, guys. And remember to tune in next time when I imitate iDubbbz's intro. iDubbbz's old intro, because, he kind of sucks now. But that's beside the point. Bye! Oh!